Right, in this episode, I get to try out one of my bucket list motorsports off-road trials. Woo! Hang on, that's a bit later on. I have owned a 4x4 in the past, but it was a Land Rover Discovery. Although it's got potential, I never actually took it off-road because it was too shiny. And this summer we had the opportunity to take this little thing out. It's a Suzuki Samurai, which is basically a Suzuki SJ. It's got a 1300cc engine in it, it's had loads of modifications for trialling, and we had our first outing in it at the Isle of Wight 4x4 Club. We really enjoyed it. It was great fun and very technical, so we said, yeah, we'll buy it. So we bought the little SJ, we gave it a bit of a paint job, and now we're ready for some proper trials. Our second outing was at K-Night and Sandpit. The rules for 4x4 trials are quite easy. All you have to do is drive through a series of gates without knocking the gates over and without stopping or deviating on your way. If you get through all 10 gates, then it's known as a clear run. Once you've done one run, you queue up and then you do exactly the same route, but in reverse. However, as usual, you get stuck or you can't quite make it round a bend. In that case then, you get the points for the last gate that you went through. So the idea is, at the end of the day, is the person with the least amount of points wins.
Nearly. Up 3-5.
And in this case, I didn't quite get to the top of the hill, and the worst bit was reversing back down. I couldn't really see what I was doing. There was also a nice little wooded section. And this was really tight, and if you didn't make a bend, well, you kind of hit a tree. But this was a clean run. I am genuinely impressed how well this little car goes. It's only small, not a lot of power, but sometimes that's an advantage. Next event was Hazlitt Farm, which happened to have a sand quarry as well. I don't really understand the class system, but apparently we're in class 2. And that's because we don't have fiddle brakes and fancy sort of diffs and stuff like that. Disadvantage is, just like this, if you get your axles crossed up, you ain't going anywhere. Oh. Same again, once you've completed the run, you line back up and you go around the course the opposite way. I knew on this course there was a great big hole. I didn't want to go in the hole, so I thought I'd go around it. Here we go, turn nice and tight. Oh, I don't want to go in the hole, so I'll drive up the bank. Bugger. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Pass the initiation test.
It just so happens that this car has been upside down in exactly the same place, driven by its previous owner. What's the chances of that? It has?
Yes. Not quite right in that place. Pretty close. Bugger.
Got some gear, handbrake on. Brilliant. Right, thank you very much, gentlemen. See fluids come out of it. Right. Ready for another go. After being put back on its four wheels again, the engine wasn't running very well. It was a little bit gutless. it just wouldn't rev very high, and as soon as there was any load on the wheels, it would bog down. So I thought, I know what it needs, a big run up. No, that didn't work, so now I have to drive round and join the course at the other end. Just this little drive managed to clear out the engine, and then afterwards it just ran a treat. Good job too, because this was one hell of a climb. Power! Clean run, fantastic. Well, I'm sold. I think this sport is fantastic. You get 8 runs, but what's really challenging is you only get 1 attempt at each run, so there's no practicing. Well, thank you very much to the Isle of Wight 4x4 Club. Guaranteed, we'll be back again next year.